Hello, hello, hello once again, the internet. Back for another Astrea stream once again. I'm a bit excited to get into this one. Last week we took care of anomaly level 8. Where is that achievement? Here it is. We got this achievement last time, so now we have a new difficulty level to get to. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know who I'm going to play yet. I don't necessarily want to go Sothis again for fear of repetition. So, I don't know. Maybe we can do like a Hevelius run. We still haven't beaten, uh, what's her name? Astrea. We still haven't beaten Astrea with this guy. So he's a good option. Maybe not for Anomaly, but in general, once we get to, I don't know, knocking this off the list. Or like knocking stuff in general off the list, we can start, getting that done. I wouldn't mind going a Solarius run, though, for Anomaly level. I know I literally just said we don't necessarily have to play him, but I kind of do want to. I want to see what's up. Let's see what's going on. Okay, this is kind of what I was afraid of. So Anomaly level 9, we have to do everything that we did for level 8. And now we have a new rule. It says, it's at the bottom there, it says you receive 1 corruption every 6 times you play an action. So literally any time we do 6 things, we're going to take damage no matter what. We just have to somehow get through the run at that difficulty level. Honestly, I feel like we're probably not going to get much progress today, but we can try it out at least. Whenever you receive corruption during a turn, a random enemy receives purification for each corruption. Same for the Sentinels. That's not bad. Because if we're gonna be taking damage, we can dish out a couple extra purification that way. While you have 6 corruption on your meter, you deal extra damage. I mean, that's fine and all, but we're gonna want to stay away from being at that health now. So let's wait on that one, maybe. Then whenever you would receive 4 or more corruption, decrease it by 1. Also not bad. Also not bad because, we can save some health and have that be tanked by the anomaly level. I think I'm going to go with the offense, though. We'll go with this. We'll just see how far we get with that. Alrighty. So what kind of run do we want to build here? What do we have? If we have an offensive Star Blessing, then maybe we want to go for an offensive first die here, so... Frenzy would do the trick. I don't really know what we're going to do with that during the first battle, but that will do the trick for sure. Any of these would be fine as well. Wave would be great. Wave's always great. Purging Anchor, not my favorite, but, if it does work, then not bad at all. And Astral Calling tends to be one of my favorites. But with Hevelius, or Solarius, excuse me. With Solarius, I don't really know if that's going to go all that well, to be honest. So maybe let's just go with Wave. We can build up that kind of run again. Alright, so there's our little anomaly counter there. Gonna have to keep an eye on that if I want to keep all my lives. The Frenzy allows us to deal double damage, but it doesn't make us take double damage, so that's pretty nice. Alright, so what do we have to look out for now? Obviously, these guys are going to deal 6 damage and prevent me from healing for a minute. So I'm going to have like a limited amount of actions next turn if I want to get out without losing a life, basically. So then I guess what we should do maybe is just Frenzy. I think that's not till next turn, but we can use Frenzy with whatever we get. Then we can use our Virtue next turn to start healing ourselves. Alright, let's be careful. Not careful, we're just gonna straight up lose a life already. We do want to use a Virtue, that's gonna get us at least 1 health back. Now we're just gonna be worried about the damage we take from the enemies. So, let's see, I don't know, you're gonna deal 4 damage to me, you're gonna deal 2 damage. So we're kind of in the same situation. We got to get back up to full health somehow. Not a whole lot of options, to be honest with you. Not a whole lot of options. We can use this. That'll get us up to, I think, 5 health, because we're going to take damage from anomaly level right now. So that'll bring us up, and then we can use this, bring us up to full. Yeah, it's about our only option, to be honest. Okay. Can use Twin Smash for, what is that? 8 times 2, because we have Frenzy, so 16 damage. Okay, so we can basically finish this fight right now. We can do this. That'll take this guy out right here. Oh, we did double corruption to ourselves. I'm stupid. Completely forgot that that would happen. Oops, well. I think we had the right idea there. Just kind of miscalculated it at the very end. I think we had the right idea there. Alright. Maybe a little boring, but I wouldn't mind starting a wave build, to be honest. So, let's see what we can do. This will allow us to draw extra dice. So, I do want that. And now what do we have? A bunch of Purify actions. Soothe Mind. I wouldn't mind taking that. I feel like it'll be very helpful to have some options to mitigate these corrupt actions. Probably. Alright, so I guess this is going to turn into a kind of a long game of strategy at this point. The last run was long enough as it was, and now we have to calculate just about every move we do, or else we're going to lose a life. And even if we do calculate it, I mean, we did that last time and we lost a life. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to be yapping for the next 2 hours, basically. Even more than usual. Alright, let's try to read this out then. You're going to deal 5 damage. We're going to have 2 health left, and ideally we could use all of these dice right here. Maybe except for Soothe Mind, because I can't reduce anything in my hand. We can use all of these and save a Frenzy for next turn. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, keep it like that. Right, so we got a heal. It's going to be 4 health right here. We can have another 4 health here if we need it. Same here. You're going to deal 5 damage to me. And we're about to take damage here. Okay. Kind of don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like this changes, like, everything about the game that we've known so far, basically. Or at the very least, it changes up the flow. Which, to be honest with you, has been very important to the way I play. It's just kind of, almost a fresh experience for me, to be honest, but I don't know. It's still, pretty scary. We're in the second fight, and I don't even know if we're gonna get out alive. You're obviously gonna go overcorrupt yourself. What am I worried about here? I don't think I'm worried about Anomaly on this run, or on this turn. I do need to heal, so maybe let's use our Virtue. Let's just get rid of that Shadow Mantle now. I can use this to heal, I can use this. 3 damage isn't gonna put us in too bad of a spot. I could make it a little risky. Let's say we damage ourselves, he does 3 damage. Then we have our Twin Smash up for next turn. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try to be a little risky and see if we can't work something out with that. Oh, that's not good, actually. Oh, oh no. Oh, I didn't realize that die had more damage on it than the other ones. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, well, there goes my second life, I guess. Just gotta be careful about reading these dice, I guess. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Pause. Apex Instinct sounds like it'd be great. Because I think, especially with this Star Blessing that we have, just chipping out as much damage as possible when we can would be very valuable. You know, 1 damage here, 1 damage there. Finding a way to sneak in 2 damage here, etc., etc. I think that'd be great for us. But like, yeah, like an Astral Rebound would be great. I guess logically then, it would make sense that Astral Rebound with a draw action combined with it would be kind of the move right now. Ooh, some pretty epic dice. Don't mind if I do. I'll take the wave because we don't have any strong wave dice yet. I will take that. And I will go ahead and pick up a Sentinel. I think from now on, we're going to want to treat the challenge battles, each section of the game, as kind of specialty fights, or like only fight this fight if you have like 3 hearts and you're exceeding in damage type of thing, you know? I really don't think we'd survive if we try to do any of the challenge fights. But let's just skip that for now. Excuse me, sorry, just had a yawn, catch my breath. What's gonna happen here? You're gonna deal 3 damage. And that would make it so we're not in too much danger if we go ahead and just run down our counter this turn. Not a huge deal if we do that. I don't know if I want to re-roll any of these. I mean, 2 damage and 1 damage is about the best we're going to ask for. Yeah, we'll just keep that there. Go ahead and use this for an extra shield. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we're always kind of on guard now. I do realize the shielding is going to help, because as long as we have 1 shield at all times, and that'll basically negate this completely. Which would be great, but who knows if we're going to always have a shield, you know? What's going to happen here? You're going to deal another 3 damage. You have a lot of wave on you, so as long as we can get some damage out on you, that'd be awesome. If I use this, I'm pretty sure I'd die. If I don't heal, at least. But we can heal, so. Yeah, there we go. No shield this turn, but we still do have our virtue. We have a reroll. I'll go ahead and just use that. A frenzy, that would be great this turn. Maybe we can use Soothe Mind to heal? Does this deal corruption, or... No, sorry, not corruption. Purification. Does this deal purification, or does this heal us? Deal 1 purification to all enemies for each corruption decreased on each die. Okay, so we're not going to get a heal off of this. But I do see that this guy is inching ever closer, triggering wave. So if we can get that triggered, then we can get some heals. See, that'd be kind of a lot of damage to deal. So that's 3. We have another 2 here. We have another 2 and 4. So that would take you to 21, to 19, then down to 15, so that would do it. To make sure I'm not gonna die in the meantime of doing that. There's that. Here's another 2, and I'm gonna get a heal off of it. Oh, actually not really, because of Shadow Mantle. Okay, that's a bit of a problem then. I'll go ahead and burn this, because we can. Did I mess it up? Did I mess this up? Wait a minute, if I use this to trigger wave and it kills me, I wonder if wave... Isn't that a thing? Like if you trigger wave when you have no health, it'll heal you anyways? Isn't that like a thing? I feel like I gotta try it just to see. Yes, yes. Whew. My memory's serving me well today. Somewhat. Alright, I'm still alive, I'm still alive. Whew. I'm assuming protection here, if I use that on myself, would do the same effect as a light shield. AKA just blocking the effects of the anomaly. So that wouldn't be a bad option, but I do kind of want Hammerhead Will so we can actually get some damage out in the field. We don't get this off the ground, like now, basically. Whew. That is not going to be great for us. And I guess we might as well just balance it out and get some shields. Okay, what do we want to do here? Do we want to duplicate anything? Maybe duplicate a Frenzy. Duplicate that Hammerhead Will. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Alright, let's go ahead and fight the boss. Honestly, I didn't think we'd get this far. I know it's technically our second run, right? Wait, no, it's not. I thought maybe we died, but we didn't. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get this far in our first run. Eat. I guess we're doing something right then, at least for now. I feel like I'm gonna start overthinking things a lot now. Because now I'm much more worried about stuff like self-corruption. This debuff here on the boss. It's gonna activate its die every time we deal 5, or every time we deal purification to it 5 times. I feel like I can easily start overthinking just about everything here. Not gonna go well. I think this turn might be pretty safe though if we just throw everything here. Basically hinging on these virtues to heal us. let's see. You're gonna do two. You're gonna deal 2 damage. You're not gonna overcorrupt yourself. And what is that gonna bring us down to a reroll? It's not horrible. It's gonna leave this debuff little, I guess, available. Kind of dangerous, but not a horrible turn by any means. There's our Hammerhead Will. That'll be very helpful in getting us a win. Same with the Wave, and you're about to activate your die. So you're going to overcorrupt yourself, you're going to deal a damage to me. As long as I don't hurt myself, I'll be fine this turn. Which I won't. I do need to get rid of this corrupt action, but this one I don't need to play. I do need to be careful about this anomaly now, because we don't have a shield. Alright, let's re-roll this. Let's see if we can't get something out of that. No, huh? Yeah, that's a little dangerous then. I think we gotta do that. I guess now we have kind of a bit of a choice. Because if we choose to heal ourselves now, that'll definitely put us in a good spot for next turn, but you're going to activate your die, which is going to set you up for another overcorruption. And of course, it's going to take our health down a little bit. I think the move is just to heal ourselves with this. It's going to get undone, but at least we won't, you know, die. I think that's about the best we could ask for there. More wave is also welcome. Take that. Apex Instinct. I mean, we haven't really been playing that many virtues this game, so I don't know. I mean, any damage is welcome. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't see us using that all that much. All right, how are we gonna get out of here? We do have an extra life, but maybe I could just burn this one to get me out of here. But I do want to see if I can turn this around and get myself to a better position without burning a life. Can't use a reduction on an enemy die. Okay. You're gonna activate your die if I hit you with anything here. I do have some rerolls, so maybe I should use them. Okay, just horrible rerolls there. Man, I don't even know. I guess we just do this again. Take the hit. Yeah. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea, because now we can't heal anymore. We can use another reroll, but still can't heal.